8 minutes behind schedule.
Right on schedule.
I know in theory that's the case, but hey.
Morning.
Yeah. Okay. And I am also recording. Am I? Yeah, I am. Or am I? I am. Or am I? I am.
I'm not going to walk on the wet grass yet.
Oh no, me and Phil have matching hats now. This is not good.
I didn't want to bring that up because I knew you'd have a problem with it. I suggest we just keep pushing on in because this little cluster of trees here near the front gate is where we've seen a lot of, well, that's where we saw the red starts and yellow warbler last time we were here.
Is anybody keeping track of what we see?
That is, yes, that is in Mandy's job description today.
Excellent. Because if there's one thing I'm bad at, it's, well, there's not just one thing I'm bad at, but it's on the list.
This looks like a magnolia.
Rich, get your binocs up.
I need to see it first. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's a magnolia warbler, huh?
Do you see it?
I did see it. It's sort of gone back now. What were the distinguishing features you were...
Grey back, yellow front, streaky, kind of a lion.
It's not a great view, but it's the first view I've ever had, I think.
Really?
No, I showed you one last fall.
Oh, there was one down the road, wasn't there? Perula? I think he's on these trees there. He's quite close now. I think it would be a young Perula or a Mrs. Perula, or no, is that a yellow?
He's got the wing bars.
Yeah, really distinctive wing bars.
Now, why is the Perula called a Perula?
Dunno.
Okay. Just move your mouth, like as if you're saying something. We'll edit over it with you saying something. So Phil, why are Perulas called Perulas?
I don't know.
It's probably to do with the fact that these warblers.
He's got a slightly yellow front,
And I know
a stubby tail,
it's not going to be picked up.
little wing bars.
It's a little tricky sometimes to know exactly what you're seeing.
Yeah.
So I did a quick scan through just to make sure, because there's been a lot of interesting warblers flying through lately as fall migration is going on. So usually across here we'll have various herons and egrets and the like. So, you know, great blue heron, great egret, and night herons and green herons. And I think Mandy's actually, I think she's got herself on something. She's just getting the scope loaded to try and find out.
There's like in the middle, there's like a stick, like poking up.
Stick.
Yeah, it's just to the right of that. So we're looking at a black crowned night heron, a juvenile one. They actually have egg broods of 3 to 5, and they're a greenish blue colour and 2 inches long. So the female redstart does not have any red on it, but it's got very distinctive yellow tail stripes, 2 yellow tail stripes on the outside of a dark centre, that's your best bet for identifying. And the tail's quite sort of big, I would say, as well. And
it fans a little too, usually, especially when they land. That's when you see the little splotches of colour.
they like to sort of push it out in an impressive way.
And you're in danger of getting warbler neck, which is what happens when you have to look up constantly at birds. Also got...
I used to be an adventurer, but I got warbler to the neck.
Fish! Fish!
Looky, there you go.
Fish!
Boing.
Wow.
So I've identified a red-eyed vireo in this tree.
So Rich didn't identify anything. Mandy identified a red-eyed vireo in this tree.
Oh, that's a great view.
Now, the red-eyed vireo has a close cousin called a whiskered vireo, which has, it's very similar looking, but it has like two little whiskers that come down. So you have to closely inspect every red-eyed vireo just in case, because whiskers will just show up unexpectedly.
You'll note that his eye is not actually that red at all, in the traditional bird naming sense.
Yeah, there he is. Oh, look at that, he's just sitting out so proud. Really nice facial patterning. You've got like the white eye stripe and then a black line above and beneath.
And this is
The black and white warbler, which we saw at Matamesquite, but we had a tough time getting video of, so we'll see if we've got anything this time. But they are, they're just black and white streaky. They're very nice looking.
Yeah. And then the yellow-throated is like a black and white that someone just threw some paint on its chin.
True.
That's a person, that's not a bird. Do you see the red star, Rich?
No. I mean, yes, but only with my naked eye.
Oh, put some clothes on it. We don't need your naked eye around here. There's children.
think of the children. Yeah, we're gonna buy
What you
this.
just didn't see was a young red-headed woodpecker, most easily distinguished by the lack of a red head.
Yeah, no red head, but quite speckly. That was really throwing me off, the speckly. But he did have the white wing patches.
He also didn't peck any wood at all.
He did a little nibble. A little nibble.
Well, he's not a wood nibbler.
Well, he is, because he's young. They don't start pecking until they've fully matured. Just like people.
I'm not gonna comment on.
Comedy gold. I'm not going to fearmonger about the dangerous chickadees.
What could this be? Could it be the dreaded chickadee?
False reports will only make the public.
As it turns out, it's not. It's stuffed a titmouse.
They'll all go out and buy their milk sandwich ingredients.
I can't help that I'm amazing.
Interesting stuff to mention here.
Birds?
Birds,
Butterflies,
butterflies.
Battlestar Galactica.
All right, onwards. Oh, there's something.
Where did they go? There.
That's very far away. And I think I'm looking at a leaf.
Helpful.
Altogether, not the best idea ever.
Well, it sounds like you ID'd it accurately. Leaf.
That's true.
Oh, cardinal. There.
Oh, a whole bunch of stuff to show us.
Yep.
I'm hearing chirping. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a cardinal again, isn't it?
Well, at least it's noisy here now.
Yeah, I picked up.
Granted, almost all the noise is cardinals.
So you're going to say granted little noise is me.
Oh, hello, clouds. You are most welcome, friends.
Hello, pants.
It's been a while. Which is a relief, but no, it's back.
So this is the white-eyed vireo. He's got like a little yellow mask going on, which is actually pretty distinctive. Very attractive little fellow there.
He's got little blue feet.
He's got little blue feet.
Looks like they're little blue feet.
Yeah, it does.
And he's not singing right now, but some of the stuff that they make is fantastic. But yeah, the song of the white-eyed vireo it's really interesting. They do a lot of very curious little twists and turns. You usually hear them before you see them, but they've been quite kind today and hanging out and looking around for us.
Let's bird those birds like they've never been birded before. And when people talk of us, they will say, they birded those birds.
Hello.
If only we were saying something interesting.
It's okay, you can always just have music through here.
We can replace it with something else if you want.
So, Rich, tell us, what is it that you are digiscoping?
This is a snowy egret.
A snowy egret, you say?
As you can tell by its complete whiteness. It's given us a nice view of all of those ruffly feathers right now.
That's just across the water there, is it?
Right across the water. Let me give you a quick demonstration. There he is. Just over there.
Nice. And so, what else could it have been?
Well, you know what they say. Is it a snowy egret or is it a little blue heron?
But surely a little blue heron is blue.
Yep, that's right. So it's going to be a snowy egret.
Now, what Rich meant to tell you is that the immature little blue heron is actually snow white, just like the snowy egret. The differentiating factors will be the lack of yellow in the lores, which is the area near the eyes, that you'll be able to see on the snowy egret there.
And look at those yellow feet there.
Yep, the yellow feet, that's the other giveaway. But they do look very similar, and when you don't have them for size-by-size comparison, that doesn't help either.
The other thing about snowy egrets is they only come out when it's snowing, which is why this one is out. Oh, hang on, it's not snowing. I take it back, it's a little blue heron. Sorry, everyone.
It's not a it's just not.
Well,
I did a video for that.
if that wasn't interesting, sue us.
Don't sue us, you can't sue us, that's not fair.
No, do sue us because we can counter-sue for wrongful
Sewage.
dismissal.
Wrongful dismissal. Oh dear.
Well, we are getting ready to head out here from Reddie Point. We've had a good few hours birding here. Just wanted to give a shout out to the Duval Audubon chapter who are doing a little field trip out here.
We accidentally sort of kept running into them.
A little bit, but I think they probably helped to see a couple of the birds that we were able to see today. So muchly appreciated their input, and no doubt we'll run into them again on our travels. Any final thoughts, Rich?
Always be kind to one another.
Oh God.
And birds.
You want to take
There's no such thing as a seagull.
Well, that's staying in the video.
Yes.
Oh, bird of the day. Bird of the day.
Bird of the
Day.
switcheroo. We couldn't decide, could we?
No, we couldn't agree on just one bird. They're too good. Yeah.
The warblers really just won us over. Personally, I really like the black and white warbler. I was able to get some really nice footage of it on the branch, and yeah, it was really cool.
I was excited about seeing magnolia warblers, just because they're not ones that we've gotten a lot of good looks at before, and
No.
it was really nice to see that
liked the yellow-throated warbler as it landed on a branch just above my head, so I was able to get a really good view of it just with my naked eyes, seeing as I do not have binoculars that I carry around with me.
I went deep into the woods for unspecified reasons, and I had a great view of the female redstarts. That was probably my favorite view. They were harassing me in a very nice way.
Oh dear.
So that was birds of the day.
Birds of the day.
Birds.
Of the day.
We've talked, we've seen, we've videoed.